Nothing. Okay, so if you look at the paper that I just gave you today, and you'll need the one that you got yesterday as well, this will help you. The actual little chart at the top is supposed to be below the text, but it got moved up. So to convert SI units, you simply need to move the decimal point the proper number of places. This is easiest done by writing out the units from largest to smallest. This is down below for you with spaces left for values that have no prefixes. The blanks on the left are for the unit that you are measuring, and the letter on the right is the prefix. The base, when you wish to convert units, look at the direction and number of spaces moved on the grid. This will tell you the direction and number of spaces that you should move the decimal point. So we'll do A together, and then I'm going to have you try B and C on your own, and I just want to make sure that you get the same answers that they're getting. So the first one is 3.4 centigrams is how many grams? So if you look at this paper, it has grams, meters, and liters in the middle. Everybody see that? Somebody tell me that you see that on your paper.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're trying to go from 3.4 centigrams back to how many grams? So if we have 3.4, what is the prefix? What's the letter for centa? What letter if you're looking at your chart? Yes, lowercase c, right? So we find the lowercase c on here. Everybody see it? How many and in which direction do we need to move to get back to grams? 2 to the left, right? So we have to take our decimal point and we have to move it 2 to the left. So we have 0.034 grams. So I want you to look at the next two, and the answers are on the board, but I want you to see if you can use this chart to move the decimal point to get it to where it needs to be. Write it down in your notes, but I want you to try and make sure that you can do that as well. Okay, do we need to go over B and C? Were we able to find them? Yeah? Is it easier using this chart? You guys are going to have to give me some answers or else I'm just going to have to go over them. Were you able to figure it out using the chart? Okay. All right, we're going to move on to the factor label method then. Factor label method is used to convert between units through the use of conversion factors. So for instance, if you want to figure out how many seconds are in a year, you have to create conversion factors in order to multiply those answers and figure that out. So if there are 365 days in a year, and then you find out how many hours are in a day, you can cross out those conversion factors, how many minutes are in an hour, and how many seconds are in a minute. You can multiply all of those by crossing out the conversion factors and figure out that there are how many seconds in one day. Or in a year, sorry, not one day. It's on the board, it's already done for you. 31,536,000 seconds, written in scientific notation, 3.15 times 10 to the 7th seconds. So if you have 350 pickup trucks and you want to know how many wheels are on all of those, you have to convert it knowing that there are 4 wheels on one pickup truck, meaning that 350 pickup trucks have 1,400 wheels. Okay, so there are conversion factors for 1 foot equals 12 inches. So you can have 1 foot in 12 inches or 12 inches in a foot. It can be written either way. There are almost an infinite number of conversion factors that include meters. There's 1,000 meters in a kilometer. There's 100 centimeters in a meter, and so on and so forth. Okay, so in order to convert units, you have to follow the factor label method steps. First one is to write the measurement that you are given and what you are trying to find. Step 2 is to determine what conversion factors you can use. Step 3 is to write the given over 1. Step 4 is to multiply the given quantity by the appropriate conversion factors to eliminate units you don't want and leave units that you do want. Step 5 is to complete the math by multiplying and dividing. Write the final answer with the correct unit. Anybody need more time? Okay. Okay, right, we're going to do a factor label example, so please write this down. So we want to figure out how many kilometers are in 47 miles. So your conversion factor is going to be 1 kilometer equals 0.0621 miles. So first, you need to write down the given and the find. So what is our given? What do we already know?
47 miles.
47 miles. Thank you, Robbie. And we're trying to find what? Yes. Try to find kilos. So we're going to write 47 miles over what? What do you write your given over? You write your given over 1. And then you have to set up your conversion factor so that it is opposite of the miles. So you have to have 1 kilometer on top over 0.621 miles. Most of you don't have calculators in front of you, but if you calculated that, that would be 75. You have to divide 47 by 0.621 to get 75.7 kilometers. If anybody wants a calculator, they're welcome to grab one. Any questions about how we set that up?